Initially, we'll be looking at CSS syntax. Syntax is another word for instructions or rules of how you write a language. So remember in our previous video how we talked about CSS being either embedded inside a HTML file or being external? Well, these rules don't change regardless if it's internal or external. What happens is, first up, you've got something called a selector. So selector is basically what HTML tag are we modifying? Because remember, CSS is about modifying the format of HTML or layout of HTML. So here we've got a heading 1 tag, and then inside the curly braces, you have what's called a declaration, which is what are we modifying inside that particular tag. So you can have multiple declarations in the one selector. So we've got the property, which is the color, and it's the value blue, separated with a semicolon, the font size, and then the value again. If we look at the following example below, we've got the selector, which is the paragraph tag, and inside there we've got the properties of color and text alignment, and you can see here they're separated by the semicolons. It doesn't really matter so much about white space in CSS, just like HTML, it gets ignored. It's only really the syntax. So you could have this all in line, or you can have it nicely spaced out. So if we look at how this looks like in the code, you can see here that we have our CSS inside our head, which means it's internal CSS. And you can tell because it's got the style tags, which is how we tell the browser that we're starting off CSS. And then here we've got the paragraph color red, text alignment center. So you can see the font is red and it's aligned in the center. And this has effect on changing the paragraph tags anywhere inside that body there.